So in last class, we discussed about few things. So those are like switch, toggle, and checkbox. So about these three components we discussed up, right? So now, like similar to this, the next component that we will see, that is a radio button. So where checkbox, we can select multiple, like whenever we have a multi selection, so that time we will use that as a checkbox. But wherever like I want to select a sender, so that is a single selection. So where the single selection is applicable, on those area we will use as a radio button. So that radio button now we will see here. So to enable radio button here, now I'll add here the radio button. So radio button, so wrap content id, so that is the r1. So for this we will apply the text, so that's why text properties I'm applying. So the text color also I'm giving. Finally I'll give the text, so radio 1. Otherwise, like normal just we will use for the gender section, right? So margin 5dp, padding 5. Right. So I have created one radio button. I not used any new property. So for whatever it is there, that properties only I have used. Similar to this, normally this is the combination of more than one, right? So this I put as R2. This I change as a female, right? These two options. But I want this side by side. So side by side means first we have to work on that area. But now let us run like last time when I select the selection, automatically that is working with that, right? So that will work here with this or no, that we will see here. For that, just I'm running the project. Now once it is done, we will see here. Yeah, it is launching. Wait, it is launching. So here now we are able to select. See, we'll see here now. I'm selected this male. So I select female. I think I've got crashed. So yet selection and deselection cannot work here because as of now this both are independent. So because of the independent it cannot work now. So if you want to work that we have to combine that. I'll show you that. First here we will see the output. Yeah, see now I select the male, female. So normally it should select once I select first one, it should deselect this one, but it is not working. Right. So how this we will do that I'll show you here. Now we can see here. So now both are independent. So first we have to make them as a group. So that is a radio group. So that is match parent, wrap content. So for this, we can give orientation. So I'm giving the orientation as horizontal because I need side by side. Also for this, I'll give an ID. So that is ID RG radio group. Right. So this group I'll close after these two radio buttons. See now both came side by side, right? Even if I run, I check that functionality, it will work proper. So we'll see that now. Yeah, install successfully. Now we will see. See now I'm selecting the male. But when I'm selecting the female, automatically it is working. It is switching, right? So this is what we expected, right? For this now we will apply the listener. So to apply this listener here now, we have to apply listener here for the component. For the component. So means for the radio group, not for the radio button, we have to apply that is radio button, the radio group. So we'll apply listener for radio group here. That is now. So binding the RG radio group. So radio group dot. So for this also, like there is an same set on check to change listener only will apply. So that listener will apply here. So set on check to change listener. So this is the listener I'm applying for this. right? So for this now, here for this, there it will came as the checked ID, right? Instead of checked ID here, here, sorry, e checked there. Now here it will come as the checked ID. It not came. It should come automatically just checked ID. So why this are not coming? Last time also that list that directly not came, right? So here it should come checked ID. What is the error it is showing here now? Unexpected error. This is group. Yeah, group and checked ID it will come like this. So we are because we are applying this listener for group, right? So here also we will write if else if checked ID equal to so that is r dot id dot so r1 or r2 like that r1 radio button 1. So in case if it is a radio button 1, so here now we will apply some text for the text here. Now apply for the text here. So that is the mail. Else, so else we will write here female. Right, like this. Now I'll run this. We will see this output. Just see now here. I'm selecting the male here, female, male. So it is working like this. Right. But here, in case here, one more advantage here now. See, checked ID equal to true. Here it is showing some underline, right? So if I remove this also, defaultly, it will treat it as the true condition only. See, it says that simplify the here. If we click on here now, it says that simplify Boolean expression. So means whenever the Boolean expression is there equal to true, no need to write equal to true. If we remove that also, it will simply says that it will be equal to 0, like means equal to true. Now we will see here the output means output. We change that output is working or not, that we have to check, right? So that we will see here now. See, for this we modified, so it is working. This also it working, right? Right. So check that equal to here. So now here there is a one sample task I'll give you here. So when I select here in the same project, you can take the checkbox, toggle, switch, radio button, all things you can check. When means initially only checkbox will be visible on the screen. Right when I check the checkbox, then next toggle button should be visible. When I on the toggle button, switch should be visible. When I switch is visible, like male and female should be visible. This is one task. It is clear or any questions in this task? So four components, one by one. First, only one component will be displayed. Then selection of the next component, selection of that next component. Like that, it will visible all the components one by one. Right. So that is working. That is the first task. And the second task, see, when I click checkbox, my screen background color should change as blue. Let us say blue. When I click this, it should be green. When I click this, it should be yellow. When I click this, it should be something different color like that. One task, two tasks. Right. So practice those two tasks on these components. Next, we'll go with the next component here. So there is another component. So that is like so that is a rating bar. So like stars. This rating bar is nowadays very important, right? So that is the rating bar. So that we will use like wrap content. We will change this as a match parent wrap content ID. So that is rating. But for this, no text. So no text properties, only padding and margin we can give. So 5 dp padding, 5 dp margin, right? See, normally it will display 5 stars, but here it is displaying more stars, not 5, more stars, right? In case if I change the orientation, increasing more. So it increase more because when it is in a max parent, it will occupy 100%. How many stars will fit on the screen? That many stars it will fit. But in case if I change wrap content, defaultly the 5 stars will come. But I don't want 5, let us say I want 6. You can write here the 6. So that is the num stars 6. But 6 only will work when it is an math part. Means the num stars property will work only it is in when it is in a wrap content. So that case only it will work. Right. Now for this, we will apply listener. So this is also like almost similar to that listener, but it will be like there is a different that is a on rating bar change listener. So that we will see here now. So that we will write here. So here binding that rating dot set on rating bar change listener on rating bar change listener. So this is the like we will apply on rating bar change listener. So here in this that is the rating bar. Then the return type could be here and the float value like whatever we selected that value. So selected or not, that is the boolean value. So this will come as a return type of this. So rating for that this. Right. What happened for this? On rating bar change listener. Why it's not coming? Why it is not working? So this is correct. Whatever we've written, that is correct. Okay, here it is set as set on rating bar change. Set on rating bar change listener. Set on rating bar change listener. Right now here we have to write the value for this. So for this also same like we will display here this. So here now whatever the value which is coming, so that I will display here, that is f1. So what is the float value which is coming? So that we will display. So that we will convert into the string. So dot to string. Otherwise we'll write like this. I'll put here rating. I'll convert that rating where a rating equal to f1. So that I'll convert into here. So that is to string. Why it is not coming? To string. I'm trying, but why it's not working? Okay, this is error F1, F1, right. Okay, now I'm running this, we will see. See, now 0.5, 1, 1.5, like this. It is each selection, it is selecting as a off of. But normally what happens, it should select one star, right? So here the default step size should be 50%. Here we have to adjust the step size. If I change the step size as 1, automatically whatever the step size will means once I select one star, automatically it will select the 1 star, 100% of the star. The default step size could be 0.5. See here, now wherever I touch, automatically select 100%. Previously, when I touch first 50%, is selecting as this the 50%. If I select less than greater than 50% of the portion, it is selecting as the 100%. Right. So in this way, it will work here. So then now for this, what we have to write is here. Uh, so now one more task here. So defaultly it is coming like this, right? So while opening itself, I want to open with check. This is will be tick like this. Default opening. Default it is on. Default it is on. Default is something select. So this is also one more task you have to do that. Right. This will be okay. But now what we are doing every time we are assigning the text to some sorry, like whatever the result it is coming, that we are assigning to one text view. But instead of text view, is there any alternatives there? Right, there is some alternatives as there. Like we will give simple. I'll display that value in a toast. So toast means the text will display, and after some time it will be disappear. After some time it will be disappear. So that we have to write here. So for that now, simple. I'll write the toast. So how the toast only we will write in this. So here now I'll write the toast here. So simple. The toast means we will call as this toast will we will call as an it will be like a dialog category. It will display the text and after some time it will disappear. So in this now the first portion we will write the context. Context is nothing but here. So like it refers the superclass. So this we will write here this at the rate main activity, or sometimes we'll call it as a directly get context. So second portion, this is the message part. Here we will write the message, and third part we will write the toast duration. So the toast duration we can write either short or long. In case if it is a long, it will display 6 seconds. In case if it is a short, it will display 3 seconds. So this is the toast we will write here. So this toast everywhere where now the text is displaying in all the places we will write this. But here in a place of text here now what we have to do, that is the rating. Right, rating we will write rating. This rating I am kept. So here this is the female. So then here it is the male, and here it is the S of. So S of, here it is the S on. S on. So here it is the T of. T of. Here it is. T on. So here it is unchecked. Unchecked. Here it is checked. Checked. So only this place just will have good morning. Something like this. Right. Now I'm running this tables. Means from now onwards, instead of adding every type to the text, I'll use this one. Okay, here this one is missed. Colon is missed. See now visible in the bottom. See it is displaying good morning. Good morning. This is the what is the icon of the image, icon of the app. Along with that, it is displayed. Yes, see. Check. Uncheck. So S on, S off. So switch on, switch off. Right. Male, female. See 1, 5, 6. Like this. It will work. Even though if I click multiple times, all I click multiple times, I came out of that application also, it will work. So that is the advantage of this. Right. So till this, you can practice this radio button, this and toast, and whatever the tasks I given, you can practice. Then tomorrow there are 2 to 3 tasks, 2 to 3 basic components will be there. After those components, we can go and we can discuss on the forms. That will see tomorrow. Any questions?
Okay.